What is up, guys, and welcome to ZCompany 2.0. I say 2.0 because if you were not aware, I was gone for a few weeks. Took a break, fell off the face of the earth for a while. Got some new ideas, got a fresh mindset, got some new content, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm really excited for this next step of ZCompany. Either way, we are en route to the Columbus International Auto Show. If you do not know what it is, well, the name is in the description, or the title per se. We are off to the auto show. It is here once per year. It's not as crazy as something, say, like AutoCON, or as big as something like SEMA, but for us folks here in the Columbus area, it's always something to go out, check out the new cars. Rabbit Customs will be here. Rabbit Customs is doing part of my build on the Eclipse. Also, Midwest Bayless and Braden. I'm not sure if Braden will be here, but Midwest Bayless, who is the shop who did the K20 swapped Fiat, they are here as well, or at least they have a car here as well. Also, guys, that video is really close to surpassing 1,000 views. So I will link it down below in the description. If you are interested in seeing a K20 swapped Fiat race car, hit that link in the description, get that thing to 1,000 views, and if we get that video to 1,000 views, I got a surprise for y'all, okay? So click that link down below, get that video to 1,000 views. Anyhow, let's get there. So we are actually at the Hilton, which, believe it or not, is the first place that I ever had my first car job. I used to do valet here years ago, and I came onto the roof because right next door is the convention center, but I wanted to get some drone clips. It's very busy out. You see all the people down there, but I wanted to get some drone clips, so insert drone clips right here. Right here is where I used to do valet all those years. Car, drive, memories. Okay, so we made it inside of the auto show. Behind me is the Ram event. It's like a little off-roading track. Anyhow, I've already been through this whole thing once, and I did that so I would know what we are going to talk about here on this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So as many of you know, I am a huge Ford Raptor fan. I've always wanted to own a Raptor, use it for not only as a daily, but also in the off-roading side of things. Now, Dodge has their Ram Rebel out here, which is the competitor to the Raptor. And may I say, it is absolutely beautiful. What really strikes me though is the interior. The interior is second to none in the truck category. All right, so take a look at how beautiful this interior is. You've got these red accents, you've got snakeskin patterns on the seats. Beautiful navigational display. You have 4 toggle switches as well. Red accents all throughout the truck. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this specific model of Rebel starts at $56,000, but for a competitor of the Ford Raptor, $56,000 is not a bad deal at all, if I do say so myself. Now, staying with Dodge, obviously, as the truck that I've used for towing over the past year have been the Ford F-250 diesel, and here you have the Ram 3500 dually, which, once again, Ram has done a damn good job at making these things look beautiful. Now, overall, I'm not a big fan of the chrome. It's a little bit too much for me, but nothing a quick grille replacement could not change. I do absolutely love the looks of Dodge and their dualies. Nice rear end tailgate. This is the limited edition. Now, the interior on this truck is not as nice as the Rebel, I have noticed. Although there is some stitching on the center console, overall it's pretty basic and pretty boring. This truck right here is $78,000 starting out. Obviously it's a diesel, so you would expect that price coming in. Now, of course, with Dodge you do have the Hemi and the Hellcat versions of the Challenger and the Charger. However, we have featured those so much on this channel, and therefore we will not be featuring them here in today's video, but here is a quick glance at them. Alright, so right here behind me are the Rapid Customs cars customized by Rapid. And if you don't know, Rapid Customs is actually working with me on the Eclipse. Now, obviously the Eclipse is not running. However, I have talked to them, and once the Eclipse is running and everything is running properly, they will be doing work on my car. We have already laid out a plan, and I already know what it is. However, I'm the only one who knows what it is, but Rapid Customs does a fantastic job based right here in Ohio, and their cars are insane. There's a couple cars here that Chip Foose designed himself and Rapid finished. The Ford GTs that are here are very special, as well as, I believe this one over here is one of like 50, and there's also the metallic McLaren Black, which is the only one painted in the entire United States in that color, and it's right here. So without further ado, montage time. So, as you can see, Rapid Customs goes in on every build that they do, and to think that they're going to be part of our Eclipse build is definitely an awesome, exciting experience. Alright, so we are going to head over to a place called Dreamer's Alley, and the name kind of gives it away for what it is, but it's going to be the area that houses all the exotics that they have here, which there's not a crazy amount of. However, the ones that they do have are beautiful. So without further ado, Dreamer's Alley.
Comes at dawn after dancing through a maze of right and wrong, but who knows the answer? We're puzzle pieces in the sky, so we fit together. We'll rearrange it till it's right, till it's right. Why we lie and cry and hurt each other? Wings can take us up. All my friends are fireflies. You can only see us at All my friends are we only glow at
All right, so the next question is, who wants to see the new Supra? Well, guess what? They have.
all my friends are we only glow at
Now, for those of you that do not know, the Ford Ranger has been extinct in America for the past 10 years or so. Well, however, 2019 is here. Not only is the Toyota Supra back, but so is the Ford Ranger. And may I say, Ford did a fantastic job on this Ranger. So, the 2019 Ford Ranger, I would say it is a very good looking truck. Now, would I buy one? No. Why? Because I am not a half-ton truck guy. I like my big trucks, I like diesel, and this does not really fit my style. Too much chrome as well. Chrome is obviously not very popular, and I do not like chrome myself. Definitely not my flavor. However, with a few cheap mods, getting rid of the chrome, adding in some suspension, adding some big wheels, this truck is and could be absolutely beautiful. So going over to the board, this truck is $42,000. The interior in it is what you would expect out of a Ranger, as it has been this way for the past 10 years, even though this truck has not been in America. Overall, still a nice interior, but very basic on Ford's part. All right, switching gears to a Volkswagen GTI. Now, this might not be your style, me owning a Mini. This is obviously one of the rivals. However, take a look at this color contrast on this VW. Insanely beautiful. Like the black wheels with the red calipers and this blue color is definitely one of my favorites. And the stitching on the seats with this plaid, also love it. Really impressed with VW here. Beautiful GTI. This thing is $31,000, but little bit expensive, I feel, for what you're getting out of it. But overall, I do absolutely love this color combo. Now in 2019, Chevy introduced the new Blazer, and the new Blazer is right here. It literally reminds me of a Camaro. From the rear, you have a new design, nothing crazy special, still a very nice, good looking utility SUV. This is the RS version, which is the sportier version. However, you come to the front, and right here, if you did not know this was an SUV, looks like a Camaro. Overall, still a very nice truck. This comes in at $49,000. I do like the design. I just wish it didn't look so much like a Camaro. Now, over on the other side of this room was Dodge with their Rebel and with their heavy-duty 3500. We are now on Chevy's side, in which they have their 3500, they have their Rebel slash Raptor-ish mixed ZR2 off-roading vehicle. Definitely a lightweight truck, but once again, beautiful. I feel like that's kind of the key word here, beautiful, throughout this day. This is the Z71. Very nice truck, pretty basic. This is not my favorite, but I do like the front end. I think the wheels really set it off, to which I don't like. This is a Duramax. Now as you transition over to the Trail Boss, this right here, if I were to get a Chevy truck, probably be this one, because this Trail Boss is absolutely beautiful. Once again, the color contrast with the red and black is a very nice touch. And this Trail Boss is $55,000. I think the front of this truck is where this thing really shines. Once again, the red and black contrast, limited chrome, thank God. Overall, a very nice looking truck. Now over to the $44,000 ZR2. Now the interior of all of these trucks that Chevy did is very Chevy-esque, nothing out of the ordinary, very, very, very basic. And whether you get the Duramax, whether you get the gas, they're all pretty much the same interior. Still a nice basic interior. I am a huge fan of the ZR2 though. Honestly, if I just had some extra $44,000 laying around, I might pick one up. Once again, it is a half-ton truck, Colorado, but I love the off-road package on this. I think it does a very nice job. These big, meaty Goodyear tires on it. And the same as the 1500, the front end of the ZR2, I believe, is where it really shines. Looks great. Got this guard down below. Overall, a very good looking truck. ZR2 emblem, limited chrome. Hood scoop, but guess what? It's a fake hood scoop. I guess it's all in the details, but overall still a very good looking truck. And now, of course, to one of my favorite trucks of all time, the Ford Raptor. I always just get shocked at the size of these tires. These tires are absolutely massive. One of the most beautiful trucks money can buy, in my opinion. Front end, as with the Chevys, is where this truck really shines. Got a little LED action there for you as well. Now, this truck is $72,000 on the base price of this. Now, Raptors seem to have a lot of mixed emotions. Some people love them, a lot of people hate them. What are your thoughts on this Raptor? In my eyes, I absolutely love it. The interior on it is different from all the other Ford models in the sense that you have more of a racing setup with the racing stripe. You have the toggle switches. You also have the beautiful nav. Center display is digital as well. Paddle shifters definitely have a more sporty look. You have the Raptor stitched into the leather seats. And for a truck with high horsepower and that is designed to go off-road, plus you have 4 seats, that's definitely a win in my book. Okay, so when we started this video, I said, let's get my Midwest Bayless Fiat K20 swapped video to 1,000 views. Remember? All right, well, we are actually headed over to the Midwest Bayless car, in which is owned by Matt, who is the owner of the garage in which we were just at earlier in that video for the K20 swap. And they actually have a car here. Braden, I believe, was a part of it. Braden was in that video, so you guys should know him. Either way, they did a fantastic job. It is a Fiat, what they're known for, Midwest Bayless. All right, so here you go, the 1974 Fiat by Midwest Bayless. Notice the 22. Everything I know with Braden always has a 22 on it. I think that's kind of a Midwest Bayless thing, which that's my number too as well, if you don't know. Got Matt's name on it. Absolutely beautiful machine. Everything about these cars I love. I have a new respect for them ever since I did that video with Braden on the K20 swap. I didn't realize how much fun they'd be. Nor did I realize how they are very similar to a go-kart, sort of in the way that the Mini is. My favorite thing about racing a Mini is that they handle like a go-kart. These are very, very similar, to say the least. Badass interior for sure. Now, something you guys don't know, which is not gonna happen, but I actually talked to Braden about potentially building me a car just like that one. However, due to tax season and due to other obligations, I can't afford it, which sucks. But we did talk about it. It could be something in the future to where once I retire the Mini and I want something similar, we always have that option. So maybe one day I could possibly be in one of those as well. And to one of my favorite cars of this age, the absolutely incredible Kia Stinger GT. This is one of my favorite cars on the market. The interior is just absolutely insanely pretty. Got a sunroof. You've got the GT badging down here in the bottom of this beautiful squared off wheel, great feeling wheel. You got your paddles, navigation system. This Stinger is $53,000. Now, if you don't know what makes that car so special, well, not only is the interior insanely pretty, but that is a twin-turbo V6 producing 437 horsepower, which is quite impressive from your average sedan, may I say. Now, when the Genesis Coupe left the Hyundai and they dropped that car, I was really disappointed because I really didn't feel like there was another car like the Genesis Coupe on the road at that time. However, when the Stinger was finally released, everybody was like, wow, that is the Hyundai Genesis Coupe times like 3. As the Genesis Coupe started out around $32,000, roughly the same amount of looks to it, but less power, and definitely not twin turboed. The Genesis Coupe has been presented recently more of a drift car since it's now off the market. However, the Stinger GT is fresh, brand spanking new, and absolutely beautiful. All right, and just like that, the auto show is over. Columbus does a very good job for not being the biggest city, and with all the car shows that I've been to, Columbus does a really good job on there. So props to Columbus. Definitely something to be proud of for this city. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm very tired. I've been here now about 5 hours between pictures and video. Beautiful day, a little bit cold, a little bit wet, but still a beautiful day because it's been like snowing and been like -5. So the fact that it's like 40 and rain, I'll take. Happy that it's a Sunday and there's a lot of people here supporting. Either way, we're gonna bounce out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, and remember, you create your own story.